Rummage through a do-it-yourselfer's toolbox and chances are you'll come across a putty knife or a scraper. They come in several widths, so whether you're scraping off peeling paint or old wallpaper, plastering or applying wood filler, there's a blade that's just the right size and shape for the job. These knife blades are made of steel that's flexible and durable, due in part to their high carbon content. Production begins with workers feeding steel sheets into a press, one by one. The press-cutting die punches out a blade for the type of putty knife they're producing. The next press punches 3 rivet holes in the handle portion of the blade. For models that'll have a handle made of soft, rubber-like plastic, the handles are fishboned in order to grip the plastic. Steel has to be heat-treated for it to gain its full flexibility and strength. First, workers plunge the blades in a bath of molten salt. The heat is intense, 760 degrees Celsius. The blades are submerged for 1 minute, the time it takes for the metal temperature to rise to that of the tank. As it does, the steel's molecular structure begins to change. From here, they transfer the blades to 2 successively cooler salt baths. This quenching further hardens the steel. The blades are then tempered in an oven for 8 hours at 204 degrees Celsius. This gives the steel memory, meaning the blade will revert to its original shape when bent. After heat treatment, lukewarm water jets rinse off the salt residue and cool the metal to room temperature. Now that the metal has the required properties, the blades need the right profile. A worker lays them on a magnetic plate that angles them downward. The plate spins, running the blades against a grinding wheel. It takes about 30 seconds of grinding to profile each blade and form the flex point, the thinnest and most flexible part that's 3.8 centimeters from the end of the blade. Blade profiles vary because some jobs require a more flexible tool than others. Now the blades are cleaned in a revolving drum filled with absorbent sand. This removes oil and other residues left by the production process and prepares the surface for the protective layer of lacquer that's applied next. After coating the blades in lacquer, they're dried in an oven. This seals the metal, preventing rust. Assembly is completely automated. The first machine slips on the plastic handle. The next machine rivets it on. The following machine slaps on a label that identifies the size and type of knife. Professional quality knives have a thicker, stiffer blade. The handle is made up of 2 halves. The machine positions them onto the handle portion of the blade, then attaches them with a hollow rivet. This enables the knife to be hung up. This factory also produces retractable blade knives. Workers put the cast aluminium handles through a machine that uses polishing stones to remove any shards of metal. Workers then assemble the utility knives manually, first installing the push button that moves the blade in and out. After putting in a spare blade, they close up the handle with 1 screw. And that's that. We've said it before and we'll say it again. If you bodge the job, don't blame the tool. You know it won't wash.